What's up, guys? Welcome to Drew's collection of movies. And today, I'm going to show you the collection of all my Blu-rays and DVDs for March 2026. This is going to be long, so without further ado, let's get started. And we're doing this from A to Z, or in this case, A to W. So let's get started with our first movie being the Minecraft movie, 2025 on Blu-ray. Got this on Amazon. Pre-ordered as well. Here's the disc. And the Blu-ray works fine with no issues whatsoever. Okay, so we're going to put that back. Our next DVD is AC/DC Family Jewels on DVD. This comes with 2 discs. They both work perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever, and I got this from my dad. Next up is All Dogs Go to Heaven on DVD. I got this at a garage sale. This features both All Dogs Go to Heaven and All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 on 2 different sides of the disc, as you can see. So no matter which side of the disc you are playing, you should be able to play a different movie. Either All Dogs Go to Heaven or All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. Next up is Ants, which I also got from a garage sale. Here's the disc. And the DVD works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Our next disc is Ben 10 Alien Force. Got this at a thrift store. The disc works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. It's a DVD with some light minor scratches. Alongside with Ants, that one's a DVD. Next up is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There's both a DVD and Blu-ray of this. Both of them work perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is the Garfield and Friends, the Grumpy Cat Collection. There are a lot of discs, and all the discs work perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. And yeah. Next up is iCarly, Season 1, Volume 1. There was originally 2 discs, but I only have disc 2. The disc works perfectly fine with no issues. Next up is iCarly, Season 1, Volume 2. Also a DVD. I only have disc 1, unfortunately. But disc 1 works perfectly fine with no issues. Next up is iCarly, the complete 3rd season. I only have disc 1 for this, unfortunately, as well. But the disc does work with no issues. Next up I have is Rugrats Halloween. The disc works perfectly fine with no issues. Next up is Scooby's All-Star Laugh Olympics, Volume 1. The disc works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Okay, we're moving on. We still are halfway close, so let's continue. Next up is Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. This disc works perfectly fine with no issues. And yeah. Next up is Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. the disc works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The complete third season. There are 2 discs. This one, I believe, is double-sided. But here's disc 1. Both discs work perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Blu-ray. This disc works perfectly fine with no issues. Next up is SpongeBob SquarePants Tales from the Deep. This disc works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is SpongeBob SquarePants Hide and Seek. Sorry that I'm having a little bit of trouble opening this. As you can see, there's no scratches on this disc whatsoever. Next up is SpongeBob SquarePants SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. I love the orange splashes going around. Even though there's a minor crack on the disc still works, even with some light scratches. Here's The Bad Guys on Blu-ray. This also has a DVD. Both discs work perfectly fine with no issues. All the iCarly, basically everything here I got from a garage sale. Next up is The Croods. I got this at a thrift store. And it says there's a DVD, but unfortunately it just shows the Blu-ray. Here's the front, here's the back with some light minor scratches, but overall it works. Next up is the Lego Movie 1 on Blu-ray. This one I got off Amazon. It does have a DVD, but it's currently in my Infinity QX56. But here's the Blu-ray, which, as you can tell, it works perfectly fine with no issues. Same thing with the DVD, which has Emmett on it. Next up is the Lego Movie 2, the second part, on Blu-ray. There's both a DVD and Blu-ray, I believe, for both. Yep. Here's the DVD. There's some minor to deep scratches on the DVD, and on the Blu-ray there's also some minor scratches, but I believe overall both work. I got this for Christmas in 2019, same year that it released, aka premiered. Next up is Rankin Bass Presents the Original Christmas Collection. I got this off of Amazon, and also from my dad. And there are several Christmas movies to choose from, being Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and the Little Drum Boy. And I can't see Cricket on the Hearth, even though it says that it has it. I don't see it on mine, but on my copy, but oh, it's a 2-in-1. Okay. Hey, sorry, my mistake. and all the discs work perfectly fine with no issues. Next up is the Smurfs Season 1, Volume 1 on DVD. I don't understand how this works. Oh, you just slide it out. Okay. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Haven't tested it out much, but same thing with the iCarly and everything, but both do work with no issues, and there's no scratches. I'm just going to do it like that, because I don't feel like putting it back in the case. Next up is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from 2004. This on DVD. This DVD does work fine despite some cracks and some light minor scratches, which don't affect much besides skipping a few scenes. Next up is a 4K Blu-ray, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. This I got from Best Buy. And even though I don't have a 4K Blu-ray player, I do have a PlayStation 5 which can play 4K Blu-rays. And here's the Mario movie, which here's my Blu-ray copy, which I can play on my Sony Blu-ray player, which is this right here, my Sony Blu-ray player. Next up is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory 2-in-1. Both of these discs work perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. I forgot to put this in the collection, but here's my Ren and Stimpy Show Uncut DVD, which has 3 different DVDs and all of them work. And I got this from my dad. This one I also got from my dad, I believe, on Amazon. And finally, here's Wonka on Blu-ray. I think I got this on Amazon, but I don't remember. The disc works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever, and there's no scratches on the disc. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Drew's collection of movies, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.